S tier level, right? Angry Bird has Cammy and Ken. Right? Like I'm saying, like that's so hard to fuck with. To be absolutely honest with you, the only character I feel that can do well in both of them is a JP and a DJ. So when I say like that, like do well, obviously those are the top 4 characters, like what we're mentioning here. But that's their best chance. So basically, most likely can team up will be a Fudo Kakeru. So that's a chance that you have. Sand does well lately, actually, versus Big Bird as well. But who would be the JP? With DCQ and Cien, right? See, I can see that. They would not be favored. I don't think anybody would be favored against those two. But your best fighting chance would be somewhere like a JP and DJ. Guys, you gotta understand the Lord and Savior is playing. The GOAT. The actual attraction of this event, okay? The one and only. The icon of the FGC, bruh. Aren't we all Daigo fans? I love Daigo, dude. He's just so special. You all root for him to win, you know? Though lately he hasn't been playing as, or practicing, as hard as a pro would, right? He's just playing and hosting events and stuff. But, you know, we root for him non-stop. We don't give a fuck. We want him to win. Him winning this might be one of the best things that can ever happen. Okay. Though, that's as close as impossible as it could be. There's no way he wins the whole event. Okay. But we want him to do good. Okay. Him getting top 3 is a fucking jackpot already. Okay. There's a lot of highlights. You feel me? And also, Nuckledu losing to Daigo will be so weird. Because Nuckledu is heavily favored in this one. But it could be the 2 out of 3 format, kind of like throwing people off too. Because you don't really fight these players that's here in a 2 out of 3 because they're gonna get far in the tournament. So it's usually a first to 3, you know? So you're not used to that. Daigo is always that dude, baby. Anything can happen. Obviously, if you're a betting man and you see this lineup, you see Daigo versus Nuckledu, you'll be crazy to bet on Daigo. Like if you're using logic. Okay? Just because who's more active in tournament scene, who's actually been kicking ass more. Okay? Right? But you betting on Daigo because of, like, you know, just you feel that way. Like, I could also understand just because he is Daigo, because there's like a fan in you that would bet on him, which is hard to hate on as well. But Nuckledu should be dominant. Should dominate this by far, right? Like, well, playing a 2 out of 3, not in your hometown, not making any excuses. I'm just highlighting the different scenarios here. Okay, because like, look, Nuckledu is my friend, but I'm telling you, I was a fan of Daigo, and I'm like definitely rooting for Daigo as well. I'm just saying that all matters here. You're like, you travel across country, right? Like you're not used to the time zone, whatever it is, whatever the fuck it is. These little micro things matter. All right? They all add up. It could be like a % or 2. Sometimes that's enough to sway, you know, the scale a little bit. Remember that double pair I was talking about? See, that would have changed already. He would have hit the can. No, yeah, dead. Destruction. Destruction. He's sending his ass home. He's sending Nuckledu home, bruh. 4 rounds straight in the lag. Brother. Bro, this is over. It's over. He's gonna run DP. Oh, he just waited him out. Oh my golly gosh. Even that is not the most dominant performance that Mr. Daigo Umehara has done in the life of the game so far. Be happy about that shit. That shit was so awesome, guys. He's always been him. Okay. Daigo has always been him. Okay, he always been that dude, yo. You know what I mean? Him doing great things is standard for all of us. That's always been our expectations, right? We always wanted him to do more great things. That man's the epitome of greatness. So that's why, like, our expectation when we see him play, we're always waiting for him to do something spectacular, right? Because like, he's been the epitome of greatness, right? He's been the model of that. Winning, bro. My homeboy been winning since fucking Alpha 3, guys. Like Street Fighter 2 and shit. You understand? She's right now Street Fighter 6 now, dude. She's winning since what? Since 1993, dude. Versus Alex Valle and shit. You understand? Way earlier than that too. I'm just like highlighting that shit. Those things. You understand how insane that is? That's like 30 years. Mount Rushmore FGC? So that means like 4? So we have to use players for sure, okay? Not just figure. Of course you have Justin Wong and Daigo there. Just like a no-brainer. And when I say, I don't want to say FGC players because there's other games in the fighting game community that I do not want to disrespect, okay? So we just only gonna say Capcom Fighters Mount Rushmore, alright? Right? Primarily targeting Street Fighter in general. So you got Daigo and you got Justin Wong. Easy 2. Okay, so now you're gonna go for the next 2, which could be subjective depending on what I would say. This is rough. This is gonna be rough. What generation am I looking into? Because they call Alex Valle Mr. Street Fighter, and for some people in Asia might not think how impactful he is. But Alex Valle has single-handedly been that dude for Street Fighter for the entirety of North America. That's why he's called Mr. Street Fighter. So I'm saying, so to me that has some weight to it. Okay, okay. Now you say Street Fighter, then you could think about John Choi. Some people might think like, what the fuck? That's insane. Okay, well, he's the only player that has won, right? 2 Evos of Street Fighter main events. Okay, at Evo, he won at the same time, same year. Okay, John Choi won like Super Turbo, and has also won CVS2 the same year, which is fucking insane. Both were 2 main games that Evo. Okay? So like that's like a candidate, right? Then you got to put Tokido as well as one of them there, just like the longevity of his career. Okay, but Tokido is primarily known for playing multiple fighting games at such a high level. But if you say just purely Street Fighter, then Infiltration's resume is better than Tokido. Okay, if you just wouldn't put that. Infiltration won 5 Evos. Won the 25th anniversary. Right, so you could put that, like, you know, so like, based on accomplishments, like, Infiltration probably shits on almost like 99% of the top of the food chain, right, players. So just saying. So you have to put like, so that's a pretty good candidate. So like, I'm just putting some nominees here so far, outside of the normal 2. Let's see, Mount Rushmore. In Japan, you got those things. We can even go back more deep there. Yeah, it has to be Alex Valle, dude. It has to be. It has to be Alex Valle and Infiltration, in my opinion. Yeah, to me, it's those 2. Alex Valle, Infiltration, Justin Wong, and Daigo. It's hard to fuck with those. Alex Valle dominated Alpha series as well. Alpha 1 and 2 and 3. Insane. Like, I'm sure if you say modern Street Fighter, you add 5. He didn't really play that. He hosted those events. He's not playing 6, of course. But like, I'm saying, like, what Alex Valle has done is insane. But this is to me. Shanghai is there, Aaron, but not on that level. To, when it comes to accomplishment, we're talking about skill, yes. We're talking KOF, yeah, for sure. No, I mean, the gap between the number 2 versus Shanghai being number 1 in KOF is so huge that you shouldn't have a number 2 or 3 or 4. It's only Shanghai is number 1 all the way to maybe 12. It's all him. The next one, number 2, KOF GOAT, will be number 13 if that. That's how huge the gap is. Okay. Right. So, but you say Street Fighter. Let me tell you real shit. Out of all the Street Fighter 4s and 5s, and we had 6, Shanghai did not get top 8 at EVO. Which is so weird. Despite him being so insanely strong. And not saying like you can tell me like, well, maybe like, you know, he lost to a pro. No, actually, no, he actually kills all the pros in general. He does super well versus them. He has lost to like somebody that he's not supposed to lose to, so he can get randomed out in those big tournaments. So that's a huge thing. No, he did not. See, it's like Street Fighter 4 Vanilla, he did not. Because like it's there would be like what? Let me check. But Daigo, Justin Wong, you got Ed Ma, you got Sanford, you got Dan, you got Shady K, Ricky Ortiz, PR Barra. It's 2009. 2010, you got Daigo, Ricky Ortiz, Gamer B, Vance, Mike Ross got 4th there, Shiza, Infiltration. Who's the 5th one? Who's the 8th one that I'm missing? Ugh. Tokido? Yeah? The 2011, that's the AE, which sucks. You got Punko, Daigo, both playing, right? You got Momochi, Kindavu. Then you got Tokido there, I think, yeah? And then you got Latif, Fudo. And Flash Metroid, who got Zangief. That's 8. 2012, you got Infiltration versus Gamer B, which is one of the most dominant finals. It was so dominant that I forgot like the losers finals at that point. But I know PR Barg is there, I think. Ricky made 4 Evo top 8s. I don't think that's the one he got. She got top 8 there. Let me see who else was there. 2012. I'm not saying like the obvious. The obvious ones, of course, Daigo would be there. Okay, that's not a question. Daigo got hella top 8s at Street Fighter. So that. I'm thinking about the other non-obvious. Tokido. I mean, there 1, 2, 3. I don't know if Miss is there. But yeah, whatever. 13. You got that CNCer. There's no Shanghai too. It's like CN Tokido, right? Like etc. Gact is there as well. Oh no, Gact is like 2014 with Luffy. Yeah. Gact is there with Fudo, etc. Bonchan, Pierre Barg, etc. And then what's his name? Yeah. And Nemo, etc. Right? There's also Daigo too as well. There's like Ultra Street Fighter 4. There's like what? Sako. The Sako, Ricky, II, Nemo, Infiltration, Pierre Barg, Momochi, Gamer B. Yeah. 2015. No more. Right? Let's see. 15. Who won that? 14 was. So 13 was Cien, 14 was Momochi, right? Because Momochi won Capcom Cup and Evo. But then 15, there has to be another Street Fighter there because 15 was Capcom Cup and Kazunoko took Daigo in the grand finals.
さあこのジャスパに対しては
Who was in the 15 then?
よっしゃお見合いと。
ちょっと今両走脚の高度によって跳ね返るかどうかすごい分かりづらいんで。
Tokido. Oh yeah, in this matchup though, this matchup is you have to jump against Chun.
ガードしている。
さあここはやり
So like I said, you can bait her to do the footsies, and she has to commit with like a 2MK, whatever, and a fireball in this range. Right? So you outside of that range, you want to inch in, and you can throw your heavy kick, right? And you throw your fireballs. Okay? But you want to close it in. You want to be all the way in or all the way out. But if you play the mid game, which is the 2MK range, you're gonna automatically lose by attrition. Because you need this place. The mauling is dead. You can do that. Okay, but so within the 2MK range where Chun-Li can dominate, you have to slip in a few jumps
するしかなくて。
in there. And that's where it gets harder for her to AA.
インパクトが。
ついにモケが追い込まれました。トキドモケに対してリード。インパクト。
Yeah, Tokido took some risk there, right? But it should work out. Oh, drops the combo. Such a rare occurrence. That's so huge. So rare. But people, like players will make mistakes, that's normal. Like how often is usually the question.
チュンリーこのインパクト。おー
It's a fucking complete set play right there,
結
son.
構割り込めたりするんですけど、そのまま通りましたね、インパクトが。
It's not necessarily nice check.
追いついてきた。
Oh yeah, EX fireball. Imagine that double parry there, guys. You know what I'm saying? That's a hit. You take those jumps, baby. Be good there. Nice shimmy. Fuck, Tokido's gonna hate that. Imagine that. That would have been such a complete 180, right? You drop a combo, you fucking pay big time. Because the fact that you use resources and you potentially get burnout, closer to burnout, you use your meter as well, and then you take damage instead, it's like fucking complete 180, bro.
砲翼戦。
攻めは。
すかし投げ。
How do you close this?
トキド。
大形。
うまく大形。
Oh my god, got blessed. Situations. Situations. Oh, meaty.
シンプルに崩してくるトキド。
Chillin'. Oh, yes. Destruction.
衝撃がある瞬間やられ。
I don't think you level 3 here. It don't matter. It's the same one hitter after that. It's still another one. So I say you go for this. The grab there is free. This one is not. Yeah, because that's like all those damage before the last grab was all irrelevant. Because both decision is all the way at the end. That's what I'm saying. So that's why the last grab was not free. If that makes sense, right?
ついにモケを止める男が。
But Tokido went for the grab
そうで
instead.
すね。
この男はトキド。
いや全然分かんない
But that's not really where he won that.
試合内容
So for now,
あの
the game is not there yet, right? So like, let's see this.
繰り返るし